back to I'm Divinely Faceted. Listen, my free write was about comfort zone. Okay. The room that came out was Taiwan's. The yesterday in the cards was Taiwan's. Okay. Um, yeah, very big message about comfort zones here. All right. Ancestors closest to the sun, please help me channel this message. Please tune into my frequency or allow me to tune into yours. Please protect me as I channel through this energy. All ancestors closest to the sun, you may remain. All others, you must leave. All right. I'm going to start with a rune out the bag. I had two cards when I was shuffling these two decks. I had two cards come out. All right. It is spiritually gifted and distraction. Okay. So it is giving me the energy of somebody who is possibly at the moment a little bit distracted. Okay. Not completely focused on what it is they are supposed to be focused on here. Okay. At the top of the deck is Libra in reverse. So scales is in reverse. So this is giving me a little bit of imbalance here, and then people stare at you. Okay, I'm getting that your imbalance is not normal. If you are somebody who is of the bloodline and you are imbalanced, your imbalance is not normal. It is extraordinary. Okay, it's not what people are used to seeing when you see somebody imbalanced. Okay, I'm getting that those that is of the divine, once you become imbalanced, it looks a little awkward. It looks like it's a little extreme as well, okay, because you are supposed to be of a certain status or a certain level here. Okay, this is the energy that this is giving me. The distraction or the scales being in balance here is it looks like I said, extreme. Okay, this is very extreme. Okay, people can tell that you are not yourself. This is what I am picking up on. Okay, when one of God's chosen becomes imbalanced, people can tell. Okay, listen, I am seeing, oh gosh, I don't know their names yet, but protection is here in reverse. Hold on, let me see which protection. What I know, that's protection for sure, but let me see the name of it. Your protection, whoever I'm speaking to, is in reverse here. Elhaz. All right, protection and defend. It is coming out here in reverse. Elhaz is coming out here in reverse. So it's looking like somebody may not be protected at this moment in time here. All right, and it could be because of the distraction that you are going through at this moment. All right, not quite sure what distraction that is, but if I'm tying it into my free write where it's about comfort zones here, okay, you could be distracted by someone. Okay, I'm not getting that is something. All right, I'm getting that you are distracted by someone. All right, and it has to do with a comfort zone here. Okay, not wanting to move forward. Okay, because things are comfortable for you. What is the rune here? All right, one joy. Okay, that's joy, wishes, and pleasure in reverse. Okay, so from the looks of it, it looks like somebody is not moving forward. Okay, I'm seeing Sawulo, which is strength, sun, and success. All right, I'm getting that the goal here is to be moving forward here, but it looks like somebody is not going to reap any wishes here, or somebody is not in a good way right now. Joy is showing up here in reverse, pleasure is showing up here in reverse. So whoever you are somebody who's not quite happy right now. You're not quite happy with life, but it's because you are distracted from your spiritual gifts right now. Okay, very imbalanced energy here. Like I said, when it comes to how people are seeing you, they are seeing you they're staring at you because it's abnormal. Okay, you're possibly normally living a certain type of life or have a certain type of happiness about you, but it looks like you are completely distracted. I am picking up on the energy of it being a person here that has you completely distracted here. Okay, the rune that came out yesterday in the cards was Taiwas, truth, justice, and victory. Okay, I'm getting that whoever you are, you need to focus on a victory. You know, you need to focus on the outcome here. Okay, not whether or not how long it's taking you to get to where you're supposed to be. You need to be focused on the fact that it eventually will be. Okay, comfort zone. All right. It says there are a lot of people who received the call but chose not to answer. And for that, they will experience the life they chose to live. There is a such thing as a comfort zone, and what that is a space in life where it is not perfect, nor are you happy, but you remain because it is familiar and because it's all you know or have bothered to learn. In order for one to have a comfort zone, you must first learn someone and become content with their behavior. However, with an open eye, comfort zone is just an acceptable way to say you settled. Now imagine going through a life where we only tried bare minimum, and in return, we only get bare necessity. When you try a great deal or more than minimum, imagine what the universe blesses to you. Okay? Um Now, what I got from that free ride, all right, this is definitely giving me the energy of somebody who does not want to move forward. I did get some cards that came out last night that may help tie this up a little bit more. This says, being yourself, okay? These are the cards that came out. Being yourself when you don't want to be, that was in reverse, okay? Awakening, that was in reverse. And then scandal, that was in reverse. Okay, what I got from that is there is someone who does not want an awakening to happen because they don't want to be themselves. They are more comfortable where they are, even in religion. People will prefer not to hear the truth and refuse just to remain the same. The change will not make everyone happy. Okay, so what I'm picking up here, there is somebody who maybe it may not be a person that you are comfortable with. It may just be a lifestyle. It may just be a belief here. Okay, but whatever the case is, you are somebody who is definitely distracted by something. Okay, when this said that you have to first get to know someone in order for it to become a comfort zone. Okay, learning people, we often try to learn people before we learn ourselves. Okay, we learn what other people like before we learn what we like. All right, and it looks like that is what is distracting someone. It is someone here that is definitely blending and mending with somebody that they should not be blending with. All right, this is the energy that I am getting. All right, I put you settled in parenthesis, or I'm sorry, quotations here. Okay, so whoever you are, you could be someone who feels like you settle in a situation here. Okay, now I did get some downloads. Okay, I did get some downloads. One of them was Metcalf. Okay, not quite sure what that is. When I looked it up or had my son look it up, I think they said it was like you said a football player, whose last name was Metcalf. That could be significant. Orange County. Okay, fruit rings. All right. With fruit rings, I got like the off-brand Fruit Loops. Okay, that's what I got. Leprechaun. Okay, Stanford, and I also got Comfort Zone. Okay, so this is giving me the energy that I don't know if somebody goes to Stanford. Okay, I'm getting Stanford College. Okay, but I'm also getting that with this, I really did not get much. All right, with Leprechaun here though, I am getting that you are spiritually gifted. Whoever it is that I am talking to, you are spiritually gifted. You could live in Orange County. I don't know exactly where that is. Okay, I'm getting Orange County, Florida right now. Okay, is that a thing? Orange County, Florida? Okay. Um in Stanford. Look and see where Stanford is, okay? These things are significant here. Metcalf, also I'm getting, I don't know why I'm getting like Lifeline or like some sort of insurance as well. I don't know if that is the case, all right? How what's going on? Oh wow. Okay, Orange County, Florida. All right, so Florida is significant. And look up Stanford. I think that's Stanford College they probably talking about, okay? That is definitely significant here, okay? Somebody's birthday is in September, okay? Or you could be I guess that's an earth sign. Virgo, I believe that's an earth sign, okay? Now, what I'm picking up as far as comfort zone here, listen, a lot of times we have to step out of our comfort zone. A lot of times there's things that is going to happen in your life that is forcing you to move forward, okay? What you see? Stanford University, okay, it is a college. Where is that? Okay, California. So Florida and California. So you could live somewhere where it's hot. You could also live somewhere where there's a lot going on, okay? You may run across stars or something of that nature here, okay? But somebody's definitely, by Metcalf being a football player, somebody is definitely distracted. You could have possibly just recently met someone, but however, you are not happy, all right? You're not getting any pleasures. You're not getting any wishes, okay? Granted to you, okay? I'm seeing joy here in reverse. I'm seeing Libra here with the scales being unbalanced here, okay? But it's because you're distracted from your gifts. Divine channeler, whoever you are a divine channeler. I don't know whether or not you know it or not, okay? But I am getting that whoever you are comfortable with the way things are, all right? Caution in reverse, and you don't see anything wrong with it, okay? This is what I'm getting here. You prefer to stay exactly how you are, okay? You traveled lifetimes is here, okay? So I'm getting that this is somebody who definitely God is calling on, but whoever this person is not answering the call, and they know this, okay? This person is distracted, okay? I'm seeing mind control in reverse here, okay? It's something with somebody not knowing how they want to stay in the condition that they are, okay? And I'm not getting that this person wants to stay in this condition just because, all right? It's just too much to make changes. This is what I'm seeing here. Okay, this says unreversible surgery, self-destruction. Okay, so now what the ancestors are saying, okay, is that making this decision here, remember in my writing it said all are called, but or some are called, but not a lot of people answer. Okay, I believe I said that in my, it was something about the call, getting the call and not answering. Okay, that is what is going on with somebody here. Okay, very, very specific message here. This is somebody who's possibly been getting visions, or you've been getting dreams where your ancestors have been trying to talk to you. Okay, something's going on with my throat here. So this could be the energy of you not wanting your ancestors to talk to you, or you not wanting to be in contact. Okay, this scares you is what I'm hearing. It scares me. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here, but I'm seeing self-destruction here as well. Okay, there's not going to be a way up out of this. Okay, if the gods are calling to you or for you, okay, then that means you should be answering here. Okay, somebody has a galactic mind. There's things that you hear, okay, electromagnetic energy as well, so you could be feeling things pulling on you as well. Okay, you possibly, listen, born with the blood, whoever you are born with the blood. Okay, it is giving me definitely the energy of not just being afraid, but it is somebody here who is comfortable with their life. Okay, it's almost like, let's say for instance, you have that's too many, you have a lawyer, all right, and he's created this whole life to himself. Okay, and he have everything he need and everything he want, but when he answered the call of the gods, okay, that means you have to leave everything behind. Okay, and whoever this is somebody that is like that. You've already built your whole karmic life, okay, and now in order for you to get into divine timing, okay, you have to let things go, just like I did. Okay, I was a nurse for 5 years, okay, and I ended up letting it go in order to step into my calling. And at that time I did not even know really what my calling was. All right, I knew I was supposed to be a healer, but it was like, all right, I'm doing it in nursing. However, it's like, nah, not that healing. Okay, I'm seeing one of a kind spirit. Okay, so whoever you are a one of a kind spirit, but it is going to require you to let some things go and basically jump out on faith here. Okay, but you can't just keep going. This is what I'm getting here. You can't just keep going. Remember, I said the scales here is imbalanced, all right, and the lights is out for you. Whoever you are, the light is not on right now. Okay, if you keep going, the light may not ever come back on. This is what I am getting here, and like I said, scales being imbalanced, imbalance for a chosen one who refused to answer that call is going to look a little bit different, okay? So you may begin to lose your mind, okay? If you are somebody who are, you could be, you're possibly supposed to be a tarot reader and find yourself. Okay, so whoever you are, you could be a Christian who's supposed to be a tarot reader, but you're not doing it because of your beliefs. Okay, this is the energy that I am getting. You are being spiritually distracted from your gifts, and this is the reason why nothing is going right. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. Okay, there's somebody here very, very big on whoever you are. It is something about somebody's beliefs. Okay, you don't want to change what you have known for a long time here, but you have to go on that journey to find yourself here. Tarot reader did come out. All right, galactic mind also came out as well, and you are one of a kind, so you will possibly read like nobody else. This is the energy that I am getting. You will possibly read like nobody else, but you have to step into the energy, okay? Gift activation here, okay? I am getting that they are trying to activate your gifts, or they want to activate your gifts, okay? But you have not escaped karma. This is what I am seeing. You have not escaped karma. And when it's escaping karma, I'm talking about the timeline of karma, okay? Remember, all of us are born into that timeline of karma. Whoever you are, they are unable to activate your gifts because you have not escaped that. Okay, I'm seeing greed here. All right, again, I gave you the scenario about a lawyer and money here. You could be a lawyer. Okay, I'm seeing mindful thinker. You could think like a lawyer, but I'm also getting greed here. You don't want to lose your things. You don't want to miss out on your things here. From the depleted empire. Okay, so you could be somebody definitely from the depleted empire here. Okay, give me more. Moorish in reverse here, and I'm getting ancient European area. Okay, you were from the ancient European area, but you were not a Moor. Okay, whoever you are, you were not a Moor, but you still have that light beacon on you. Okay, you are still of the light. Okay, this is the energy that I am picking up on. Again, right now you are as it's showing me as somebody not being protected here because their spiritual gifts are distracted. You are distracted with whatever it is that you are doing. Okay, you are a light beacon without the light being on. You're residing in karma. Okay, it could be because you are residing with somebody who is going through karma as well. Okay, give me more here. Clear cognizance, clear knowing. Okay, whoever you are, you already know. Okay, and once karma starts to hit you, it's not going to be nice to you only because you already know here. Okay, understand that your power is your peace. Okay, you already know this, but again, you do not want to go against what you have, I guess, learned all your life, or what your beliefs is, okay? Or the fact that you are with somebody that you are comfortable with, okay? This is the energy that I am picking up on. Give me more here. Sun, okay, core identity. The ancestors are saying to find your core identity here. Okay, because you're living surface level. I'm seeing 13th house. Okay, so you are some sort of a healer. Okay, I'm also seeing Ophiuchus. All right, so you're definitely of the sun. Listen, Saturn is here. All right, I'm getting that you have to be more disciplined. I'm also getting that there's a lot of, you have a lot of responsibility as well. All right, but you're not stepping into your responsibilities. Okay, you're limiting yourself by being in whatever comfort zone that this is that you have going on right now. All right, this is somebody who does not want to let something go, and I am getting that it is a partnership, or it is a man, or it is a way of life. Okay, this is what I am getting. Communication, learning, and writing. Listen, whoever you are a seer. Okay, you are definitely a seer. You're clairvoyant here. I'm getting that this is how you have communicated with somebody. All right, or you're learning more about yourself, but you're not going to step into it. You're the only one in your family. All right, so you could be somebody who feels like this, you don't know what's going on, and you're trying to find out if anybody know anything about anything, and don't nobody else know shit about shit, because you are the only one of your kind. Okay, it is looking like you are a seer. You're supposed to be communicating this information. Okay, I'm also seeing Gemini. Okay, so you, again, that's Gemini is 2. All right, now we had Libra that was scales, but Gemini is 2 as well. So it's something with 2. Okay, it could be you balancing Give me more on that. Give me more on the Gemini here with 2. It came out in reverse. Your mind is the most wanted thing on this earth, and that came out in reverse. Okay, so where your mind is right now, it is not exactly where it is supposed to be, because it's not the most wanted thing here. Okay, I'm getting that you have to step into your clairvoyancy. Okay, I don't know if this is writing. All right, listen, North Node came out here in reverse. All right, I don't know if you're writing. Okay, but you're supposed to be communicating your skills, whether or not you are doing it in front of somebody, whether or not you are writing it. Okay, you are supposed to be communicating your skills some way, somehow. Okay, however, you are somebody, listen, you're in your South Node. I can't make this shit up. Okay, North Node came out in reverse. Okay, so that says that you are in South Node energy. South Node energy is comfort zone. That's what this is. This is what this represents. Okay, when you are in your South Node energy, you are hanging on to what was. Okay, hanging on, trying not to make those changes. But at some point, we have to make fucking changes in our life. We can't keep going in a direction that we know ain't shit happening. All right, it's almost like going. I seen a movie one time where this family, they had drove into a, you let me know if you know what this movie is. They had drove into a city, okay, and they asked for directions, and the person gave them directions, and then they went on about their way, and then they came right back around to those same people, okay, and they did it at least 4 or 5 times. You remember that movie? They did it at least 4 or 5 times, where they could not get out of that city. They could not get out of whatever little village or whatever they were in. Okay. And at nighttime, things happen to where I think they like zombie type people. You have to go in the house at nighttime. Okay, you can't be outside when the sun goes down. All right, it was that type of energy, but this is what I am picking up on when I say that somebody is basically stuck in South Node energy, like you're not trying to get out of this country, or I'm sorry, this country. You're not trying to get out of this country, okay? So that is significant here. All right? I don't know if you are from somewhere else. Okay, if you this is very significant. Okay, you could be somebody who live in America that is supposed to be going somewhere else, or you're supposed to be, or you live somewhere else and you're supposed to be in America. Okay, because I said you are not trying to get out of this country. Okay, this is the energy that I'm picking up on. Somebody does not want to leave something behind. Somebody is very, very comfortable with where they are. Okay, but it looks like you're going to experience, somebody here is going to experience some sort of a downfall. All right, nothing is going to be going right for you. Your wishes is not going to be answered. Okay, nothing is going to be granted to you. This says as long as you have control on life, life won't control you. Okay, and this is very significant here as well. Okay, because whoever you are, you don't have control on life, which means that life will eventually control you. All right, as a chosen, you have control on life once you step into um your position, okay, as a chosen here. Okay, but if you have, if the ancestors called for you and you did not answer, okay, you no longer have control over your life, which is the reason why the scales are going to become unbalanced for you. Okay, like I said, the imbalance for a chosen does not look good at all. Okay, that is giving me like going insane type of energy or something, and somebody is not they're not there. Okay, and your people, your family, whoever you be around, they are going to be able to notice it. Okay, it's going to look like something is completely wrong. All right, I'm seeing money, I'm seeing finances, spending habits, possession here. All right, I'm seeing second house, and I'm seeing Taurus here as well. Whoever you are very bullheaded. Okay, very bullheaded, but right now you need to start going in a completely different direction. Okay, so you can be protected. Okay, all right, this is the energy that this is giving me. Wow. All right, it's something with your money as well. Libra, scales, they need you to get back in balance. Okay, you may be becoming imbalanced, and you might see one of the signs is that your finances may begin to shift. All right, this is the energy that I am picking up on. I cannot make it up. Jupiter came out in reverse, abundance came out in reverse. All right, so whoever you are, God is calling. Okay, the gods, the ancestors, they are calling here. Okay, somebody very, very significant. You play a major role, all right, in the dynamic of what is going on now in this world. I think they want to be careful with you. Okay, so it looks like you rank very, very high, but it looks like you have not answered the call. It looks like you are too distracted. Okay, you could be a gamer, all right, because I did see distracted with the little game thing there. But I am getting that whoever you are somebody who you are somebody who they may want to be careful with. Listen, I'm seeing DNA upgrades, and that's showing up here in reverse. Okay, as long as you remain in this comfort zone, you will not get DNA upgrades. Okay, you here within. All right, again, this is the second clairvoyance card that has come out here. Okay, so you can hear within as well. All right, I'm seeing conscious nest that's in reverse. All right, and you are not trying to be conscious. By that being in reverse, you're not trying to teach your kids or whoever to be conscious. That's in reverse. Okay, and I'm seeing royal pair. Okay, you have somebody out here that is royal just like you. All right, and you are supposed to be getting your spiritual upgrades right now, but your DNA is not being upgraded because you have not answered the call. Okay, this is what I am getting. Very, very significant message here. Okay, if you feel like you are somebody who you was wondering whether or not you was chosen, and you feel like you is, but you don't want to change and you don't want to do this, okay, I am talking to you. Your upgrades causes pressure in your head. Okay, so if you have been if the gods have been trying to upgrade you and you are not possibly aligned, okay, you could feel this pressure that's in your head. You could feel something going on in your head. I'm getting mindful thinker in reverse again. Okay, I'm getting that you are not thinking straight. Whoever this is, you are not thinking straight. Okay, 3,000 years ago. Okay, so I am getting that you are somebody that was here 3,000 years ago. Okay, definitely. Mind reader is in reverse as well. So a lot of things with the mind is showing up here in reverse. Okay, and it is because you are not connecting with your ancestors. This is what I'm getting here. Okay, you are not connecting with your ancestors here. They didn't know your rank. Didn't I say that? I said they want to be careful with you. Okay, I'm getting that you are of high rank, but you're not stepping into this call. This is what I'm getting. Palmistry here in reverse. Okay, this could be saying a few things. I'm getting that you do palmistry, but that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, this is what I'm getting here, or you're not. You're supposed to be doing palmistry and you're not. Okay, generational curse breaker was coming out in reverse here. Okay, so I'm getting that whoever you are supposed to be breaking curses. Okay, in your generation, you have not broken this curse yet. Okay, this is the energy that I am picking up on. Okay, this is somebody who definitely needs to get out of your comfort zone. This is somebody who has not left anything behind. This is somebody who is on that journey, but you still is holding on to the past. Okay, they have lied for years. Okay, they have lied for years. I am getting that whoever you are going to find out that um whoever whatever your beliefs is, okay, because I'm getting that that's a part of it as well. Okay, you're gonna find out that they lied for years. Okay, this is given like church scandal. All right, definitely giving church scandal here. Okay, they have lied for years, and then I'm seeing Africa, so you could live in Africa, or you could be somebody who don't want to leave here and go to Africa. You could be somebody who's supposed to be in Africa. Okay, wow, somebody's been thinking about moving, dreaming about moving here. Okay, let me see what this message is here. They all on their back. Okay. All right, so I got Canaz. That is creative power. It's showing up backwards. Okay, Kanaz, that is knowledge and creative power. So whoever you are, you already know what it is that you are supposed to be doing. We also got Wonjo showing up here in reverse. Again, it showed up in reverse in the cards. This is wish, this is joy, this is pleasure. Okay, it's in reverse. Okay, so you already know that you are not getting any type of knowledge. You're not connecting to your creative knowledge. You're not connecting to your power here. Okay, you're not getting any wishes granted here. This is what I'm seeing. Okay, this is Othala. Okay, Othala, and this is giving me the message from your ancestors. This is what your ancestors wants to say to you. Okay, this message is coming from your ancestors. That's that one. Othala. Yeah. Family and ancestors. Remember, I said, listen, you're a curse breaker here, but you haven't broken any curses. Okay, this is Othala here. Okay, you know what it is that you are supposed to be doing. You know that things are not going right for you right now. None of your wishes is being granted. Okay, you feel like your prayers are not being answered. Okay, but it is definite, and you don't know why by the blank room showing up here in the cards. Okay, you don't know why things are happening the way that they are happening here, but you know that things are not right. Okay, this is the energy that I am getting. This is Dagaz. Okay, this is giving me the energy of you not walking through a door. Okay, Dagaz is door, dawn, transition. That's awakening. Okay, and happiness here. Okay, so I'm getting that your ancestors here are asking you to awaken. They want you to come into a place where you are awakening, so they think so that they can grant you your wishes here. Okay, and grant you some sort of knowledge here. Okay, you have creative power that you are not connected to right now. Okay, whoever you are, you know who I'm talking to. All right, this is very significant. I wish they would give me a name, but they are not giving me a name. Okay, again, this here is protection in reverse, and whoever you are not protected at this time, but I am getting that you know this, whoever you are. Okay, it's giving me big on religion. You could be Baptist, you could be Christian, you could be Catholic. Okay, and you feel like this is calling for you. All right, but you're too scared and you're too comfortable with what you have learned your entire life. All right, this message is very significant. I am going to leave it there. Listen, a lot of people want to know, who is she? I am divinely faceted. Okay, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.